Welcome back to Vagabond Gypsy Tarot and Oracle readings. Today we are doing our readings for our people who were born on Mondays, Moon Day, my Moon Day people. Okay, so I'm using two decks here. I have the Paris vibe going on. I'm kind of feeling Paris-y today. We have the Silver Era Tarot, which I really like. And we've got the Tarot of Paris. I got this deck in a trade, and I really like it. I don't use it very often, as I have several decks, but I really do like it, and it's one of those decks that I feel like you can use at certain when you're feeling in a certain way, and that's kind of how I'm feeling today. So I thought we would use that, and I wanted to show you these new honey ginger drops that I got for allergy season. If your throat is a little dry, I love these. I don't, it looks like they come product of New Zealand, but I love these things. They're so honey and gingery. It's like candy almost. That's what you got to be careful though, so you don't eat them like candy. But anyways, okay, so let's go ahead and move forward and see what we've got going on for my Monday people. Four of Wands, Four of Fire, possibly reunions, family get-togethers. It is well, it's Mother's Day week, but maybe it has to do with it could be have to do with family, siblings. I'm just looking at this card. Look at how pretty. This is called the Silver Era, and it's like sepia tone. Kind of got that brown and gold look, or brown beige look to it, but then it's got these pretty flowers lit up. Look at that. Wow. So anyways, the fours numerologically is about stability. Organization. Can have to do with foundations. Family. Foundations, family. Seven of Fire. Again, we have another Wands are fire. Creativity. You might have to use some of your creativity this week to get through some situations, or else you might even be reflecting on a situation that was previous with family, or reflecting on or thinking about a situation that's currently going on, assessing a situation with family. I feel like I keep going to family, so I think it has to do with family. The Seven of Wands is generally a card of feeling a little bit protective. It can mean like self-defense, protective. With this family card being here, I'm feeling like there's something that you might be planning or might be being planned as a family. Possibly let me think for a moment. So we have, let's see here. All this creativity, I feel like it has to do with family, and I don't know if it has to do with a situation that came up within the family recently and you're planning something, or planning needs to be done. It seems like it's a joyful situation with this one here, with this card here. And it feels like there's something happy going on within your family right now, and that you should be proud of the accomplishments that made this situation happen. I feel like your family got to a point because of your creativeness and your organization. You're wanting to get the stability within your family, and you've achieved that. I'm kind of getting a lot of different ways my head is going, and that's why it's kind of throwing me off here. So hold on one moment. Let me think for a moment. Yeah, because this Seven of Fire, this Seven of Wands is, okay, so I'm feeling like your family has, or your group of people that you're close to have reached a very successful point in a process that you've been planning out. And the planning hasn't been easy. I mean, there's been a lot of strategy and hard work that's gone into making this situation be as stable as it is. And I almost feel like this card here is wanting you to remember that. Remember how much it took for you to get to this point. That's it. That's what it is. This Seven of Fire was really throwing me off for a second there, but I'm really feeling like this card is like saying to you, remember all that you went through to get to this point. And if need be, remind people in your group, in your family, in your situation of that. It's almost as if you're supposed to say, you know what, we got to this point because I did this. Because I took the time. It's almost as if I'm feeling like you should get a little bit more credit for whatever happened here. Yeah, because that Seven of Fire was really throwing me off there for a second. I'm feeling like because the Seven of Fire I was feeling like you can get kind of a self-defense, you know, energy out of it. You can feel like you're on your own type energy, and that's kind of why I was having a hard time when you take the card on its own. That's what I was feeling, so that's why it was throwing me off a bit. But I really feel like through part of this journey of getting to this point, you have felt like you were on a solo adventure and nobody was there to help you. But it feels like people came around to help you with this situation, and it got completed as a group effort. But it's almost like in this card here, you're feeling like you should be on a high platform in the center with a gold crown on your head. That's kind of what I'm feeling. And the other people should be waving, hey, thank you, queen wave, princess wave, you know. But I feel like you deserve more credit, and there's a little bit of exhaustion here because of all that you went through, and to get to this point. Yeah, that's what I feel. I feel like you want a little bit more credit than what you feel you've been given, but I think that you should. I think you will be noticed. I think it is noticed. I think it will be acknowledged. I think right now it's almost as if these two women in this picture here are, I mean, they're proud, but there's somewhat of a feeling of a little bit of exhaustion to the point, like, oh, we got to this point finally. Yeah, so that's what I feel. I feel like you will get that acknowledgement. You will get that extra pat on the back, per se. And, just hang tight. Don't get angry, and don't play passive aggressive. Probably I say that because I know I can. Don't don't make anything out of it at this point. Just remember that you've completed this project. It is complete, and it's time to rest and enjoy the stability of the situation, whatever that is. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope you have a blessed week. And thank you for joining me here at Vagabond, Gypsy, Tarot, and Oracle, and we will see you back again next Monday.